So a new Rings of Power trailer just dropped, and let's check it out.
There was a time when the world was so young. There had not yet been a sunrise. But even then, there was light.
That score is sounding real nice.
Elves have forests to protect.
Visually, it's looking
Dwarves their
really good.
mines. Men their fields of grain. But we Harfoots have each other. We're safe.
Those are pretty much the fill-in for the Hobbits, right?
Put up your sword.
The enemy is still out there. The question now is where?
It is over.
You have not seen what I've seen.
I have seen my share.
You have not seen
What the hell's that?
what I have seen.
Darkness will march over the face of the earth. It will be the end, not just of our people, but all peoples. I am sorry, but their time has come. The past is with us all. The past
That
is
looks
dead.
plastic.
We either move forward or we die with it. This could be the beginning of a new era.
What is that? Okay, not bad. Okay, now I'm just gonna watch it again and just kind of pause every once in a while and talk about what we're seeing here. All right, right off the bat, I mean, the visuals, they look great visually. You could tell this is a very expensive show and a lot of it went into the CGI, it looks like. Also, the score is great. I mean, Howard Shore's back to do the score, so that's really no surprise there. These two trees here, I mean, that looks beautiful. Okay, the dwarf mines. I mean, those look pretty good. Still. Doesn't look like it's downgraded since the days of the Hobbit movie and those dwarven mines. Okay. And I guess you gotta have hobbits, and these aren't technically hobbits, they're Harfoots, but I think casual fantasy fans would have been a little disappointed if we didn't have somebody like the hobbits in this, so okay. Makes sense. I like it so far. I mean, it looks good, I feel like I still haven't gotten anything about what the actual conflict and story is gonna be like. And I know it's still just a teaser, so I assume we'll see more of that in the main trailer probably. Galadriel looks pissed and determined, and this is a different Galadriel than we've seen before, right? Because in Lord of the Rings, you know, she's much older and she's elegant but magical and powerful and pretty much scares the hell out of the hobbits. And she's intimidating. The approach they've taken for young Galadriel makes her feel so different that I don't think they can really rely on nostalgia because the character's so different. So I feel like they're going to have to win me over all over again with this version of Galadriel, or at least, you know, this younger, less mature, I guess, do we say, this warrior Galadriel. I'm not opposed to them changing things. It's just they gave themselves one more obstacle to win over fans. And they totally could. Maybe this Galadriel is a total badass and wins me over right away. We'll see. And I think a lot of this looks good. I mean, the visuals, very nice looking. The sound, the score is great. The biggest question is going to be the story. I do like the casting for Galadriel. This looks like, is that the guy who comes from a meteor, right? There's a meteorite that comes out and explodes. And is this that scene? I'm not sure what it is I'm looking at here. Everything's underwater. A bomb went off? A volcano? It's the meteorite, right? It looks really cool though. That just as a shot, it looks really good. Looks like all the orcs and is that a human leading them? Looks like a human. I don't know who this guy is, but they're all marching somewhere. Interesting. The orcs look pretty cool. Another really pretty looking shot. They have a lot of these, which is great. I guess with the teaser, all we can really see is just how does it look and how does it sound. And I mean, it checks both those boxes. It looks and sounds great. And I think that's the main thing we can take away from this. Okay, looks like she has tears in her eyes. And I really want this to have emotional, hard-hitting scenes. Like Lord of the Rings, even though there was a bunch of fake-out deaths, there was so many moments where you felt genuinely, sad for the characters because of all the things that they're going through. And this looks like it could be a really powerful moment, and I hope it is. But again, it's a teaser, and we don't know what is happening here. Oh, okay. This right here, this is my only, I don't want to say my only gripe, but these masks that the horses are wearing, it kind of looks plastic. It kind of looks like something you'd get at a, I don't know, a Halloween store. But other than that, the costumes look great. It's just this one thing looks a little, not very sturdy.
Die with it.
The past, he said, we either move forward or we die with it. I almost wonder, is that the writers trying to say that they're stepping away from what Tolkien wrote? Or is one of the central themes of the story that people need to let go of the past in this world? And I'm assuming it is, otherwise why would he say that unless just to, I don't think they would put that there just to take a shot at the fans who are like book purists and things like that. I don't think they would do that. And maybe, it's a message for today's world, but I'm gonna go ahead and assume that one of the themes of this is letting go of the past in this world. Otherwise he wouldn't have said that. Right, that just makes sense. That looks pretty cool. Who is this man? I really want to know. What's up with this guy? They better not put him at like the last episode. I hate when shows do that. If they show a really cool thing happening and they're like, this is gonna be near the end. And I hope that's not the case. People walking. It's a big part of Lord of the Rings. Walking around. Okay. September 2nd. We're almost there. Okay. I mean, now I'm mostly excited to learn more about the story. What story and what conflict? How many storylines are we getting? I want to see that on screen. I think a lot of people already love the world of Middle-earth and, the dwarves and elves and people that fight and visually. They use a lot of CGI, but it's good-looking CGI. Howard Shore, still doing the score, great. Will the story on a scene-by-scene basis be a great story? Will it hit emotionally? I think those are the biggest questions, and we're not going to get that from the trailer. This is really just to be like, does it look good so far? And yeah, I think it does look good so far. And I'm really excited to get the full trailer. I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments down below. And until next time, later.